There it is. Now it's working. But that's not my fault. It's not. It wasn't working.
Okay.
Now it's working. Oh my God, man.
What?
No, I just looked online. I don't like when I look online and see weird stuff
Oh, you saw something weird?
all the time.
He said all the time, huh?
It's a pandemic. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Jason, my buddy, Shanna. How's that arm, Shanna?
Salute, everybody.
Mr. Dixon, how you doing? Dave the Hunter. B-Mo Biggs, what it do, dog? STD in this joint. What's crack a lacking? Aye, guy. Ramsey Jizzle, what's up, dog? Mrs. Biggs.
What up, y'all? Mrs. Big.
T.
Dr.
What it
T.
do, doc?
Jason, Shannon, what's up, y'all?
What's going down? Snap at you. Happy birthday, dog. James and things. Hey, man, I got you. Hey, James and things. Look for an email from me. Well, no, you don't got to look for no. Well, yeah, look for an email from me because I got to send you like the shipping information, all that. But you good to go now. KLG, what's happening?
Hi, guy. You out here? What up, KLG? James, thanks.
Okay. Shannon almost done. Shannon says she's working her way back into the game.
That's good. That's good.
The game needs you, Shannon.
Yep.
What's happening? Shannon say she a mod on 56 channels, man. How the hell she do that with one arm?
Right.
Unbelievable.
156.
Yeah, that's only Friday nights when we jump out the window, man. Queen, what's going on with you?
Hey, Queen.
How you doing?
What up, Creative?
Creative, what up? Walt E.
Well,
Oh, Walt E. I got some Walt E won that Stella gun at the meetup, right?
yeah.
I got an update, and if you ain't heard nothing, Walt E, I got an update for you. I didn't know you didn't have them off. Fam, what's happening? Smiley, what up, big dog?
Hey, fam, what up, yo? What up, Marty?
Oh man, how your week going, brother?
What's going on?
You looking skinny, man. What you over there doing jumping sit-ups, Jacks?
Nah, man. Keeping it lean. Keeping it lean. That's all.
Got him, boy. He over there trying to do his thing, man. I see you, man.
Keeping it lean, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
I got some of that red, white, and blue stuff you talking about from Walmart.
Okay, bet. BT Jizzle, what's up, bro?
It's a trip. It was good too. What up, BTG?
So I have decided, I just don't know what the schedule gonna be, but I am gonna change my live schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that day gonna be. How I'm working on it, but I'm gonna change it.
What up, Pops?
Why did somebody say? Oh, never mind.
See?
Hey, CG, I missed it. I saw somebody say, "What's up, Siege?" And I'm like, you must know Siege gonna stop by because I ain't seen her. Pops don't pliz, What up, big dog? What else? Who else? Who else out there, man? Give people the opportunity to get cracking. I'm thinking, bro. What you think is a good? I'm thinking. That was stupid. I was just thinking of myself, thinking too. I was thinking too much. I don't know if it's gonna be Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. It won't be Thursday.
Why Sunday?
I don't know. You don't like Sundays?
I like when we made the change to not be on Sundays.
Oh, just had the weekend off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I go live sometimes on Saturday. That's probably why.
Oh. Well, it definitely won't be a Saturday. Saturday is weird. I don't know how y'all do that.
I mean,
Actually, to be honest, you're right about that, Ramsey J. I've been missed most of my own lives. Um, the funny thing about Saturday is, even though I say that, I mean, I don't know. That's just a hard day. That's a tough day.
what, Saturday?
Yeah, it's weird though. I guess people getting older because Saturday seems like the toughest day for me. I don't know. It just never worked out. Even when I first started going live,
Mm-hmm.
it just always felt like a weird night. But I guess people don't really be in the streets like that, so you could damn near go live on any night. But I got some stuff coming up though, man. Some real good, cool stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like some channel stuff that I plan on doing. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited about it. Now I hope everybody good. All right, all right, all right. We done hit the mark. We done hit the mark. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited. Ron, my main man, what's that, bro? Why you got your YouTube on, man?
Well,
Ron, what's up? Hey, Ron, matter of fact, what's good? What's going on, man? Let me say hi first of all. I gotta holler at you, bro. Ron he's actually another good dude when we be having them good conversations, man. Dude got a stupid collection itself. You get the update, man. It's coming soon, so you should be good in like another week, 2 weeks. So, um, you be good. So, I was listening to something. Yeah, my number the same, bro. I was listening to something, and somebody said it was just talking about how like now the market has started taking a shift. Like gun sales are down.
down by a lot.
Yeah, and not only that, I start to see it quite a bit. Like, but I mean, I can't tell you when the sales are down, but like, I could see how companies start to scale back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you get emails with them telling you certain things. They want you to do stuff. Like, and then I'll get like a lot of inquiries about doing certain things. Now, there's been a good shift for influencers
Mm-hmm.
because influencer marketing has really become a thing. It's always been a thing, but it's becoming more. Hey, Roblox, you ever get moved, bro? Because I was gonna call you and tell you. Well, I wasn't going to tell you nothing. I was just wondering if you ever got it done, bro. But anyway, like you start to see a lot of not so big influencers getting a lot of opportunities
Mm-hmm.
because it's easier. It's easier for a lot of the companies to do that. Um, it's crazy because what do you think the reason that sales are down? And then my question to everybody is: have you guys slowed down? So I'm kind of asking the chat that, and then I'm asking you, why do you think sales have slowed down? Come on up here, man. You good? Put the link out there, bro. You got the link with you?
Let's see
My mouse.
what's available and people's pockets.
Think so? Now, to me,
everything is high right now. Everything.
well, I think people went ham during pandemic time.
Yeah, they did.
That hamburger, like
that tapered off. That shifted, and then we move into a problem now where the economy stuff is. You got to hold on to your money, unless you got a lot of money.
I'll put the link out there, Ron. If
Prices
you
are think that's what they want us to think because it helps show it. Nah,
Well,
I mean, what I've seen the prices.
unless they cap it. I mean, I've
Yeah,
definitely got a couple of things
it's
when sales are down a
it's
certain percentage.
it's the state of the economy, man. People have to save, right? You have to save now. There's uncertainty, and with so much uncertainty, it affects everything. And that too, what Biggs is saying too, we're kind of saturated with certain things too.
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's going on, everybody?
What up,
How you
man?
been, brother?
Been a while, man. Been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's
Thank you for your
everybody been?
service. Thank you for your service.
What up, Patrick?
Hey, man, my pleasure. First off, how's everybody's health doing? Am I supposed to be sideways? Is that better?
That's a
Yeah.
lot better, man. I ain't gonna even lie.
All right, too easy. Hey, man, I
I
try
was
to.
gonna say it eventually, but
I try to please, man. I try to please. So, trying to get into this live. The camera thing was talking about the gun sales. I know they say the stats, but have they shown any statistics, or are they just saying it?
Well, the only person that I've seen actually show statistics, was basically gun collector. He got a chart that he had. It was went across several different years showing the ebb and flow of it. And right now, it's down. It's actually been going down for the last few years, but I think now it's just what's going on. Everybody's just kind of holding on to their money a little bit more.
Yeah, I want to say. I said I haven't seen the chart. I can't disagree, but I think with companies like Fusion and Alpha Foxtrot, like I see a lot more people actually owning more guns now when it comes at least to the 2011 side. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
there's the other people like Atlas prices. They went from Uncle Allen knows 2A. They went from what $6,000, now they're $8,000, right? So these guys are getting these premium price points for a gun that's really really good. But you have the fusions and the alphas that are coming out sub 15, $1,100, and it's creating a whole new lane that's making it affordable for like we're talking 2011 sake, things like that. And I wouldn't say I haven't seen because, granted, I don't look at stuff like that, but my collection's gone up. I got rid of most of my. I mean, you guys can be proud of me. I'm no longer a gun snob. I don't even own a Staccato anymore.
Mm.
you lying.
Listen. I swore. I'm making a video on it. I got rid of all my Staccatos because of other companies, like I said, like the Fusions and the Alpha Foxtrots. Because why would I want to pay or why would I want to hold $4,500 XC when I can get the 5-inch or 4.5-inch comp AF 1911? That is basically almost the same thing for 1,500.
And I agree that those.
You're gonna spark an argument. That's actually a good point, but
What up, Reese? I agree that those companies will start making some sales.
Yeah.
But they're not making enough sales to shift the entire market.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
they're a niche. They may pick up some money and pick up some sales, but it's not enough to shift the entire gun market.
I know talking with Trevin over there at Fusion, I mean, their sales have gone up
what up?
crazy after they launched the XP Pro, and rightfully so. It's a great gun. I mean, that by far, you can't name me a gun in the $1,000 and under price point, 2011 wise, that comes with all the features that the XP Pro does, and the accuracy, the aluminum grip, all the things like that. So it comes to a point now where you're going to ask like about a PlayStation controller. Would it be, do you want to go name brand or do you want another company that can do it basically for the same kind of quality esque, but it's a couple $100 cheaper now. Like I said with the Staccatos, nothing on Staccato. I love Staccato. I worked with them before, but all these other companies are coming out with something. I'm not saying like the tea sauces, but I mean rightfully so. What is that one? The Turcado. What is that one? The Match X.
Yeah,
Match X is nice.
The Match X is nice. It's got a couple things. Like I did me and Skip's Guns did that whole buyer's guide for 2011s for 2025, and people loved it. But the Match X has a barrel link issue where the barrel lockup, you can actually push up and down on the barrel on the hood, and actually will sink down. A lot of people don't know that, but that's gonna affect your accuracy. So when you get a gun, you're gonna think it's a Staccato XC. You just got to fix certain things, but the point I'm trying to make is, even if you fix those little things with, let's just say you do extreme internals, right? That's 120, 150 bucks. Get a barrel length, depending on what size it is, and then get a better grip. You're not even close to a $2,500 staccato, you know?
Yeah.
So I just like the way that the market is shifting now, right? And Atlas is always going to be Atlas. Infinity is going to be Infinity. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like these newer players coming in and creating a whole new lane for affordability. I say this because even when I use the term affordable in budget, a lot of people came at me in the comments because they're like, "Oh, 1,500 isn't budget." I'm like, "Well, I'm talking 2011s, because you got to think back in the 2011 days when it was the new hotness. 2,500 was the starting point, right?"
But that's the thing, though. You have to be stuck in that time. It's
Yeah.
amazing how things shift. Like if you
Yeah.
and it shifts fast. Like this, especially in this business, things shift really fast. Like and we saw it happen in a matter of what, a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think it's gonna keep happening. Like, and these companies are getting good, man.
Yeah. And they're listening. That's the thing. These bigger companies, they don't listen to people like us.
Yeah.
No, they
Like
don't.
you met Bob and them, right? You were at the event with them. They were at your event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, how down to earth are those people?
Down to earth.
Bob is
Down
good.
to earth. And
Yeah.
they listen. They don't just blow you off. They don't say, "Hey, we're X. We're not going to listen to you because we've been doing this for so many years." Bob's been 30 years at it. He'll sit there and talk to you and actually will take notes and be like, "Okay, that makes sense," or he'll give you his input. But the creating a good relationship is the best way for another company to move forward and progress and come out with different products that people are going to want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love to see it. But to touch on your subject of marketing, so I had this whole video kind of planned out because I have a couple of guys that are subscribed to me that I became really good friends with that are actually local guys in Michigan. And one of the things they asked me was, how do I put a price point on myself? Right? Because when it comes to these companies, whether it's China companies or any companies that says, "Hey, we like your content, you kind of fit with our brand," and then you get that. I mean, you would know, RGG, is when you talk to companies when it comes to the rate. What's your rate? Everybody kind of freezes, or they don't want to offend or anything like that. And trust me, I've been making. I mean, my YouTube channel has been up for 10 years, but I've started only posted for 6, and I've only started giving people a rate as of like a month ago because I felt awkward of giving a set rate, but then it came to my head where if you look at any marketing on Instagram or Facebook, when it comes to doing like a campaign, you know what I'm talking about, posting ads,
Mm-hmm.
you have, depending on what you're trying to do, how long the ad wants to run, like a 30-day campaign, it's going to cost you. I mean, you can go on Google and Google all this stuff, how it can cost $500 to $10,000 for companies to run a campaign, and it's only 30 days. You give a YouTuber, you give somebody like us a product to review for free, and they do a product payment for the actual said video. That's a however long, forever commercial, technically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And,
saying? So, go ahead.
I'm with you on that. I'm sorry to cut you off. I think that I don't know, like a lot of guys kind of mess it up because they just want to get a free product. Like you see that a lot. And they just
Yep.
once they get the free product, it kind of is what it is, right?
Yep.
Like the company gives them a product, they go make a video and they do whatever. And you can do it both ways. Like for me, it's kind of I don't like to deal with nobody where I've never had a company do this to me. I heard people mention it before, but like I don't play the, hey, let us know if there's this and if you have an issue. No, nope, 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 nope. You got to let me do it my way.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be honest. That's why we're doing this. And you don't want to bash companies all the time, but if you're just being honest about a review, I'd rather just bring it to it without crapping on them, but like at least be like, all right, this is the problem that I had, but they fixed it, or told me what to do to address it. I'm okay with that type of stuff. But I think I won't get too far into the influencer side, but I think everybody's different, man. Just it kind of depends on where you are in the game. Like if you got to have something to bring to the table.
Any product isn't going to be 100%, no matter if it's from a Ford, Chevy, from a Fusion. Stuff gets assembled on a Friday. And the way I look at at doing like product review in general is I obviously one reviewing the product, but you're not just buying it for the product, you're buying it for the customer service. So at the end of the day, if I had issues with any products, I've always would reach out, excuse me, to the company and tell them if I'm having issues, and I would see what they do to remedy it. You know what I'm saying? Because customer service is paramount. Because everything today, right, is built to pretty much fail, right? Because you want that residual income anyways. So the way I look at it is, yes, if I have an optic go down or anything like that, like I'll reach out to the company and say, show them a video or whatever and see how they're going to fix it. And then I judge them based off of their customer service. That's the entire review in my opinion. That's the way I like
You
to go
still
about it.
tell the story though, right? You still tell what happened.
Yeah, no, I show everything. I show everything. Just like when I did, so like my O site video, when I did the SE, I physically shown like the actual email of O-Site saying they're willing to send me a dot and pay for the HoloSun to do the comparison. I don't hold any of my punches. I try to keep it as transparent with the viewers as possible, because even when we do product reviews, whether it's an optic or a gun, you're always going to get people in the comments saying that it works good because it's the demo model or it's the influencer model, or no, this is just something they just sent me. But at the end of the day, like, I show you everything. If I have an issue with the company, which, God forbid I haven't yet, I'm doing a review on an e-bike right now, and I have a rear brake issue. It doesn't have a brand new bikes, $1,800 bike, no rear brakes, and it goes 20 something miles an hour. So I'm putting it all in the video, but they said they're going to send me out new stuff and they're going to fix it, but it's part of the review. So it's not to dump on anybody, but if you're going to spend this much money on a bike,
That's fair, man.
yeah, absolutely. I'm not, especially because every video we make, regardless if it's somebody with a smaller channel or a bigger channel, every video you make is a direct representation of you anyways, right?
Yeah.
And how you conduct yourself. And it's basically like a video resume, because the way I hit up companies, or if companies hit me up, let me know, here's my channel, not even a video. Watch some of my videos and see if I fit your brand and your morals and your values. And if I do, we can do business. And other than that, I keep it pushing. But other than that, YouTube hates us. I mean, they
Tough.
they removed a video of mine when I just did a plate rack review. It was shooting a piece of steel. I wasn't promoting anything besides a plate rack, and they literally removed it, and I had to appeal it, and it wasn't monetized. None of my videos get monetized because it's all gun content. So, but I love the community. So I watched Bob's video of them. I'm going to say it, not even the way they edit it. I'm highly upset I missed your guys' event. I'm not going to miss it next year. That looked, it looked, it's like you guys said, a family reunion.
Yeah, it was that.
It
Man.
made me, and watching it made me jelly. Like, I'm driving to work 5 a.m. watching this video. I'm like, man, it looks cool. Just from before the range, and then you guys are at the range. I didn't know people get to bring their guns. It just looks like a very good
community range day and an industry range day. So we have a community range day, and then we do.
Yeah. And your guys' safety brief, you guys were very adamant on safety. Don't cross the line. Don't, like, to a T, man. Just the little clips that I watched, dude, phenomenal. So I'd say hats off to you guys, man. You guys put on a hell of an event.
It'd be a lot of fun, man.
No, I'm coming, and it's Atlanta, so I'm in Michigan now, so I'm not far.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be in Atlanta next year, but
wherever it is, just count me in, because I'm not deploying anymore. I'm done with deploying. So
okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
No cap, we're having issues with North.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know how any of this stuff works.
North Sea Machine. Who is that? Bro? What they make?
What is?
I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
Patrick, what's up, man? Devil Roll was good, bro.
What's up, Devil Roll?
Breeze TV said they buy 1 until 11 to set them back for a while. Hell yeah, boy. You can spend some money on them if you want to. But I'm really like, honestly, outside of a few companies that I'm working with, I'm getting a little bit away from the 2011s. Like, it's kind of like playing out to me. Don't get me wrong. Now, I love the guns. Let's not get it twisted. But it's only so much you can do, right?
I remember the day you got your P. I remember watching the video.
Yeah. I mean, I was crazy. I was crazy then, man. But now I got quite a few. You know, it's all you hear. It's almost like it's kind of like
Crazy, man.
Where's your attention going now?
I think maybe more like PCCs and some rifle stuff.
Okay. Okay.
So hopefully, like I want to start getting sharper with the rifle stuff, and then just doing more stuff, just getting back to some of my striker fight stuff too,
Yeah.
and just different guns. But you know, but the
So,
crazy part is I got a couple 2011s that I gotta still do content on. that's covered, so I can't get away from them completely. But
the range that you shoot at, what's the distance out there?
it don't. Well, the one I'm at the most, it don't go far. I think it's only goes up to like 50 yards at that
Is that
rate.
just that just pistol and rifle?
Yeah, pistol and rifle though.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I know,
depending
Jen.
on
I got to
what's
get back to it. She said I was on lever guns for three minutes. I'm saying, man, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Like 45, 70, and man, it's expensive to shoot that stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And the 44 Magnum stuff. But I'm gonna go back to some of the budget stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing some work with Taurus. So I want to mess, they got a couple new guns
Yeah.
that I want to start doing some stuff on. So
People are starting to up their game, and I like it. I mean, Zach, what are you running up now? Like, I mean, anything different, pistol wise, rifle wise?
Man, right now I'm just trying to lose weight. I'm sort of stuck in a particular space. So I've been thinking more about that. I'm in a fat loss box right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Just tell you the truth.
Ain't
I'm
nothing
still
wrong
looking
with
at
that.
guns every now and again, but I'm just looking at some different budget stuff that I'm gonna be getting into over the next couple of months.
All right. Well, I mean, if you need any help, brother, I got you. I mean,
Okay.
I used to do the whole personal trainer thing and all that jazz too, man. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm always happy to help people out.
Ramsey J, we need to do that, man. You're right, bro. He said whatever, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We having some amazing ideas, and then it just be a freaking executed, man.
Yeah, what happened with
Stuff, man. I don't know. Like I ended up moving and just never got back around to it. So, but I think that'll be something we definitely need to do. Obviously, we can't do it on YouTube. It has to be private, but that's what we planned anyway. So we want to do like community build where we get some of the guys who really good at building,
Yeah.
and we set up like a private arena, and we get on there and people can start from scratch and do some cool stuff. We're gonna do it, bro. You got my word, man. I try to be a man of my word. So
Especially if you do it with the community, man. That's definitely major.
yeah, man, I love to see to be able to learn new stuff, things that I didn't know, get better at stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we always learning, man. But I think so you said you got rid of a lot of your expensive stuff.
Yeah.
But
I don't own a single staccato now.
Stop, don't start fronting, bro. We used to see the wall. So you had some crazy stuff.
Yep.
Now, are you really to the point where you saying, hey, I can salvage some of this stuff, get good money for it, and then go buy me some quality stuff and still put some money in the bank?
Yeah. So basically, what I did was, like I said, you've seen the wall and what it used to be, and the wall is literally in pieces in my basement right now. I don't have a wall. It's everything can fit in my safe. So basically, we'll just start from like the XC. The XC, that was the very first staccato I've ever bought. That was a drunk moment on Gunbroker, deployed in Poland during the Ukraine-Russia invasion. And I bought that on a whim, but that was the best shooting gun that got me into like shot timers and all that stuff. So, kudos to Staccato and their performance. But like I said, these other companies are coming out at such I used an affordable price point where I can't justify owning a 45. That's just the stock gun, not to mention the SRO and the X300, the holster. I can sell it, spend 1,500 on the 4.25 comp from Alpha Foxtrot, the Romulus, which is a phenomenal gun. Send it over to Skip's Guns. He opens up the comp a little bit, and then he puts his 4 portsman behind it. It's the flattest shooting gun. I have a MJD Solutions grip on it, and then I have an Atlas trigger on it. Stock internals, and I hit 323 yards with it with the pistol. Like, so I got rid of the 5-inch to a cheaper 5-inch, and now I got rid of my P, which is like the 4.5. Now I have the XP Pro, that's the 4-inch, and I got rid of my CS, which is the 3.5. Now I have the GP Arms Forza ported right now. So, and that's a $2,000 gun, but I mean, I got rid of all the high quality stuff because there's other companies
Hold
out
on,
there.
Ryan. Some important shit just happened.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Shanna. Appreciate it. That's what I do when I get new members. I'll change in 2026, but right now, it is. I don't have anything else. But no, man, I respect that, bro. That's saying a lot, man. That is
It's reading the room, to be honest, because at the end of the day, there's, like I said, I'll never have anything bad to say about staccato, right? But you have to be able to justify it's your money, right? Everyone, I say it in all my videos. It's your money. You do what you want. I'll never tell somebody what to do with their money, whatever,
Yeah,
about what kind of gun, a high point to a staccato, do whatever you want. But I can't justify spending X amount of money, $4,000 something dollars, when I can buy something just as good and then just put a little bit more money into it with a better grip, better trigger, and other things like that, and not even break $2,000. You know, it's just reading the room. That's all it is to me. And at the end of the day, you kind of have to ask yourself, yeah, these are good quality guns. The warranty's good. Like I got a lifetime warranty on my Alpha, but are you buying it because it's a status piece, or are you buying it because you actually like it?
A lot of times,
you're asking me. I don't have one of those.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. People are they're just. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but you do have, like, back in high school, man. You have the leaders and you have the followers, right? Everybody wanted to wear all white Air Forces.
I just wanted to know if the wheels went down, man. That was.
That's what I'm saying. People do it. It's like a trend. They want to see, like, Grantham is shooting a staccato, so I want to shoot a staccato. When
you said, did you take a major loss selling your 2011?
No, and to be honest, so I bought that X. We use the XC. I bought the XC in 2021, at end of 2021 for 4,400, with the SRO and the X300 with the holster. I sold it for 49.
Damn.
So you made a little profit.
Yeah, I mean, they hold their value for sure. I mean, you still look at staccato XCs now; they're still the same price.
Yeah.
So they definitely hold their value for sure. And there's nothing, like I said, nothing bad to say about it, but I shoot the absolute mess out of my guns. And like like I said, my Alpha, I got 6,000 rounds. I have over 5,000 rounds through my XP Pro right now.
The
with zero.
Romulus is a beast. As a matter of fact,
yeah.
I got my buddy Dan down in Miami, but he's online as well. And he's got a bunch of Romuluses in stock right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones though? Cause dude, I tell you, dude, they have an array. Yes,
he's got all of them. He's got over 25 guns or so in stock.
So
different ones. So, and he, you got to talk to him though, because he gets some good pricing on them and everything. I'm just kind of letting the community know this right now.
Yeah.
Hit him up or hit me up, and then I'll put you in tune with him. But definitely. Because I plan to, I'll have a Romulus here real soon.
It's worth it. Depending if you go with even if you go with the 3.5 inch comped to the 4.25, 5 inch technically comped.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong. Their internals are great. The only thing I don't like is their grips. Their grips are the texture is just, it's weird. It's got some hexagon, and other than that, for the price and the performance, you can't go wrong with it. And then you send it to somebody that can, like, open up the comp a little bit. Maybe do a trigger job, and I did, like I said, the extra 4 ports behind the comp, and it's the flattest shooting gun.
I argue with all you guys that. Do you know that a lot of that stuff doesn't matter to the average person?
Which one? Porting?
Like the ports. So for instance, if a guy's newer to the platform, right?
Yeah.
Like if he's kind of newer to that 2011 double stack 1911 platform, and he says he's coming from Striker Fire stuff.
Yep.
Those guns stock is gonna feel.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now,
but you're gonna hit that wall.
Of course, yeah. We know the difference. Like we're kind of like, we want this, so I wanted to, I'm looking for this certain thing. But that's enthusiast. But the average everyday person that goes and buys these guns, they don't care about doing those upgrades. And the only time they think about that stuff is when people like us are saying it.
Absolutely.
They watch the videos or whatever, and they be like, oh yeah, I gotta change the trigger, I gotta change the grip, I gotta do this. But that's all peer pressure. That's most of that is not required for them as a shooter.
No, absolutely not. It just depends on people's goals. At the end of the day, like the first thing I tell people when they ask me about what's the EDC, because my whole thing is I conceal carry. I carry appendix, and that's how I train, because we train how we fight. And other people ask me, do you like this gun? I tell them, go to a range that has rental guns and see what fits you, what fits your frame. How do you dress, your clothes wise, right? Do you carry off body? Do you want to wear the little man purse things, where the grab bags, or can you conceal carry, right? Because if you're wearing skinny jeans, it's kind of hard to carry appendix.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
I'm just being honest. I'm not
Well,
telling you.
I mean, I just laugh because ain't none of my jeans skinny.
Right, I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, so it's like you have to ask that, because it's more than just the gun. At the end of the day, it's everything. It's the belt, it's the holster, it's your clothes, it's your T-shirt, it's how you train, and how often do you train? Because you can't go to an indoor range and draw from concealment. You'll get kicked out in an instant. You know.
True that.
It's funny.
You know.
I like
Pops, I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
Stuff, but I don't
want to ruffle nothing. I'm with Ron. I think Ron was 1,000% right, and this goes with the whole 2011. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Bro, you got to buy what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate. Don't ask me what's the best. I'm looking for my best. Not telling you, Pops. Don't ask me, but I'm just saying in general. Like, don't ask like what 2011 should I buy first or whatever. Like, it's so many variables, right? Like budget. What exactly are you looking for, right? I want to get my first 2011, but that could be anything. What feels better in your hand? Because you might go out there and spend $3,500, $5,000 or whatever, and the gun don't feel right. The grip too large or whatever. You may go buy a $1,500 Prodigy and the grip fits your hand just right. Or you might buy Alpha Foxtrot or a Fusion, whatever it is. It's you. Like, shoot them all. That's what I'm glad you came to the meetup, Pops. Get out. Shoot them, because you're going to find that one that just feels right to you. And you can find it right now. The beautiful thing is you can find them in every budget. Pretty much every budget you can find something.
Yeah. And then what's the pistol going to be used for? Is it a range toy? Is it a home defense? Is it concealed carry? Like,
not too many people conceal carry in 2011.
When you're talking to somebody who does, you know, like that's all. Like, I shoot faster with a striker fire because I don't defeat thumb safeties, right? But at the end of the day, like, I'm more accurate with a 2011 because of the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about a striker fire, you got all that take up and everything. Again, this is an enthusiast kind of thing. I like a good 3-pound trigger, and I like it to be right at the wall. So that's just from me shooting, especially if you're shooting like precision or distance, you need a trigger that's like at the wall at a good 3-pound, 2.5-pound break. But you know, that's just something that you have to ask the average shooter is, what is it used for? You can be static shooting. Is it the range toy, home defense, self-defense? You know, there's a lot of things like that. Like, I love the 365. That little pistol, very slim, capacity's great. I just prefer it with thumb safeties. I don't like a Sig without safeties.
Oh, damn.
And what you're talking to someone who works for the Department of Defense. Like, I'm the combat weapons expert. Like, here, like, I train the military on their weapons. So, like, I have all the emails from all the units of their issues with their SIGs and all these schematics of X-rays between. Do you know SIGs internals are made in India? Like, you know that?
No.
You do now. I got the emails to prove it. You know, but nothing on SIG guys at all. But I just would much rather prefer a thumb safety instead of because you got to think a 365 doesn't have a safety. It's got the trigger. It's got a built-in, firing pin safety. But you see how good those have gone with police officers and things. Hey, the lawsuits. All you gotta do is Google the lawsuits. They're out there.
Let me ask you a question.
No, SIGs in general. Go ahead.
No, let me ask you this question. Because, and this is the thing that I've been waiting for. I've seen all of the reports and seen people say this happened, gun going off by itself, all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How come nobody has conclusively proved that yet?
What do you mean conclusively? Besides,
I haven't seen anybody come out and conclusively prove that, hey, this gun has done this. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen the videos?
I don't care if I've seen the videos.
Okay.
If I have a gun and it goes off by itself,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go somewhere, find me a guy. There are plenty qualified guys who can break that gun down, look at it, and say, "Hey, this is what caused that.
If
And nobody has done that. And I know that there's some good quality certified people that work on guns, armorers, gunsmiths, whatever you want to call them, that should be able to open that up and show that. And nobody has done that yet.
If you want, have RGG send Zach my number. When I go into work tomorrow, text me your email. I will email you all this stuff. I'll have to take out some classified documents, but I'll send you all the military, like, legit documentation and like all the x-rays are really, really interesting because they x-ray the gun and they show the tolerances and how they're off and the sears and everything like that. I'll send it all to. I'm not saying like trying to change your mind, but I'm just saying it's an interesting read.
Yeah, and I just because that was my whole thing about it. I'm like, if Sig is doing something, and because Sig will not say nothing is wrong, and if they are doing something that people need to know, my thing is that somebody somewhere conclusively should be able to show what's happening.
Somebody mad at Sig, man.
Well, I will tell you the military itself is trying to get away from Sig now because they're trying to go back to Glock, at least pistol wise. Because you got to think Sig has the M18, M17, the XM250. They have the M7, and they have the optics and the ammo. All military contracts. No one in history has ever done that. So they got some Diddy type videos on somebody. They have to. They have to. No one's ever won that many contracts. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't mind. Zach, I'll send it all to you, man. If you get get my number from RGG, and I'll send it all to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you. I wanted to make a video on it, but I can't.
He don't forget. He'd be like, "Yeah, let me see that."
I'm just interested in it because I'm not a big Sig guy. I own one, and that's intentional. I only own one because that's the one that I wanted. Then the issue that's supposed to be with it, I fiddled with that part of it, that part of the gun. I changed things on it because I didn't like the trigger, so I changed it out. So I mean, I thought it was interesting. I've seen all these videos, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for somebody to come out and say, you know something, this is what's causing this. This is why, and then they need to go ahead and fix this.
Yeah, I know right now there's, I think, 3 or 4 major lawsuits starting back in 21. I think the latest is 21 of people. I think it's like a police department or somebody suing Sig because the gun ND'd on its own, just in the holster. I have MP units that complain about their rear sights when they're qualifying. Their rear sights will pop off, hit them in the nose. The front sights be blowing off, or the whole side of the actual frame itself blows off.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like I said, I'll send it all to you. It's a very interesting read. It's not to change anybody's mind. I'm just saying this is the evidence that was given to me on all the units that reached out to me, all the MP units and things like that that carry the SIGs.
And you don't want to, that's real world stuff. I'm just trying to figure how come somebody hasn't tried to leverage that stuff against the company.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't own a SIG. I used to. I had a Legion, X5 Legion. I loved it. I
still love my X5 Legion.
Yeah, me too. That's the only one that I have. I love it.
Yeah, I love my X5 Legion, but I ended up getting rid of it because I got that 2011 bug.
What up, integrity?
So, but other than that, I got nothing bad to say. But just the military's kind of tired of it, and they're trying to go back to Glock now. So
I just go by it because I know a lot of people that own a lot of 320s.
Yeah,
a lot of people that own them SIGs, and
and none of them had issues, right?
I not have one person ever come to me and say, the gun shot by itself.
Yeah, I hear you. I said, I mean, they're out there, I guess, according to the reports and obviously the videos, because they link the videos and things like that as well in the actual reports and the emails. Some are YouTube videos and some are like Instagram videos as well, or just people, showing them go off. But like I said, the X-ray files are very interesting for sure.
Right.
I'm not gonna diss the SIG guys.
No, I'm not here to diss anybody. I wasn't talking bad. I'm just saying if I need a SIG, I need it with a thumb safety. I don't like that trigger. No safety is kind of scary to me. Any gun in general.
Yeah.
I don't get safeties on guns.
You like all your guns with safeties?
Yeah, absolutely. The reason here the method behind my madness is every pistol that I have, I carry it some way, shape, or form everyday carry. I will rotate it. I hate safe queens. I do not like, at least pistol wise. Obviously, we're not talking about rifles, but every pistol, even my revolvers. I have summertime EDC revolvers. At wintertime, bigger like a 357 Magnum, little snub nose. Carry that in the wintertime. But I like to, because I like to use my guns. At the end of the day, like that's what they're for. They're tools. So yes, some people will say, well, if you have too many, then if you go from a Glock with a Glock hump to a 2011, you're the sight picture sight alignment's going to be off. But that's what training's for. I like to be well versed in certain platforms, and I like to. I mean, God's blessed me with the ability to be able to afford certain things, and all glory to God. But I like to just swap stuff out. That's it. Try new things, see what works for me. We all lose weight, we all gain weight, so I can't carry a 5-inch. Sometimes, I can't carry a 3-inch gun.
Just ask Ron to release those alien photos.
Different. That's a different part of the government, my friend. Different part.
Yeah, I look at that totally different. I don't swap my carry gun unless I decide that I'm moving to a new one and it's going to be the carry gun.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I just all year round. It's just a thing with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, to each their own. I just like to try new stuff, and like I said, I'm more accurate with the 2011 just because of the trigger pull. At the end of the day, because you got to think you're going from a stock Glock. Even you're talking a stock 2011 trigger. Stock Glock is what, 6.5 pounds. All the take up. You could read the whole Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? Before you pull the trigger.
Gravy, what up?
What up,
So, I'm just more accurate, especially with the 2011 or 1911 style grip angle.
I mean, I wish every trigger was a 1911 trigger.
Yeah,
I've always
we all
said
do.
that. I still believe it. And that's what I wish every trigger was. And
Yeah.
I was hopeful when they had that. What was it? Who came out with that gun? They remade the Hudson or whatever.
Yeah, they made it 2 different times over.
Yeah, and then when I went and I got my hands on it to shoot, I was like, this trigger, it looked like 1911, but it ain't a 1911 trigger. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I was hoping for it.
Did you keep
It's
your
very,
first
very
gun?
mushy. Say again?
Did you keep your first gun?
Yes. A Ruger 1022.
Nice.
It's actually the first gun my dad ever taught me to shoot with, and I actually just got done about a month ago training my son. He's 10, and he now I passed it down obviously from father to son. So I took him out to the range, and he's a crack shot too. He's going to be the next Pew View. Because that kid can shoot.
TK, what up? SOTP in the building.
Yep.
Mr. Art Daniels, thank you for rolling through, my brother. To anybody in the chat right now, I want to ask y'all this. Have y'all slowed down? I'm just going to say in the last year. Have y'all slowed down purchasing?
Nope.
And if so, why?
Maybe over the last couple months, but no.
I'm just hearing it, and I'm just wondering if people slow down in general. Sometimes I think I
get
personally
burnt out.
I slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many different 5-inch, 4 1/4s, 4 6s, 3-inch, 3.5s that you can have.
My thing is I've never been a PCC guy, so I sort of shifted my attention to that.
So if it's in your guys' budget, if you want a PCC, and it's not really a budget friendly, but I took if you go back through my YouTube videos, I did a truck bag, kind of like the concealed, kind of like the everyday carry bags, like the Commuter 2.0s and stuff like that from Vertex. I love those bags, right? And I've dabbled with different I don't want to say pistol caliber carbines, but I took a 5.7 pistol. I bought it as a stock 5.7, 16-inch barrel. And then there's a company back in the day used to call the FN90. Yeah, FN90 upper. And I bought a CMMG barrel, and I basically had a dude 3D print a tail hook on the back, and I made the very first PS90 pistol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it fits the length of pull, and the upper on a PS90 is the actual serialized, not the plastic bit.
Mhm.
And I registered it as a pistol, and it's the full length of pull and everything. Put the tail hook on it, 3D printed the butt pad with the tail hook, and it was registered as a pistol. But it's a 5.7. You're not getting crazy ballistics off a 5.7, but
Mhm.
that's another. I mean, the PCCs. I know RGG just did that new chassis system. That looked pretty dope.
That MX1, yeah, from Meta Tactical.
Yeah, I have the
I like
older
it. I
one.
like it. I like it better than the first one. I like it better than the Apex.
I haven't tried
Yeah.
any of them. None of the MCKs, and I haven't tried any of them.
So you know what it did for me. So like my Glock 19, I didn't shoot it very much at all, to be honest. I didn't carry it and I didn't shoot it much. Now it gives
Yeah.
me a reason to shoot it. So now it's like that made the difference for me. Now it gave me
Yeah.
something to do with it. So
Yeah,
I like it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
it is, especially when you put in a chassis system, and then you got to think with the Glock 19. I mean, when's the last time you had the urge to shoot it, 40 or 50 yards at your 8-inch steel gong that you shoot at,
Yeah.
But once you put it in that chassis, and you got it on a little chassis, you got the little optic on it,
Yeah,
and
they knock it
yeah,
down. Hootie hoo, main man.
I'm considering getting one because I do have a Glock that I never touch.
and that's the beauty of those chassis. You can blow the dust off the Glock, and there's its new home.
Yep, mine's been living on there. So I heard somebody was in my comments because I was like, this thing is nice. It's easy to operate. You can put over 70 different Glock models in there. So I like it. Like it, and it's real compact too, really compact.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this could actually be a car gun, or you can, it could have defensive purposes. But then somebody left in my comment I thought was interesting. He's like, it would be perfect for defense, but it don't have a safety. I didn't think about that, but then when you think
it does. Because you're pulling the actual Glock trigger, right?
You're pulling the Glock trigger, yeah.
Yeah, because you have the safety on the trigger.
Well, that's not technically.
I mean, technically it is a safety because you have to have that. You have that 2-stage. You can't press that Glock trigger until you push that little one in. So technically, there is a safety.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to be really technical, but I think they're talking about just a traditional safety, or more so. Like even on the Apex, they had like the crossbar safety on there.
Right.
On that chassis, you could just pop the safety on and off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that might have been interesting. Do the MCKs have a safety or no?
I'm not sure, bro. I don't know.
I had one in so long.
I mean, that's something you should always at least take your input and put it to the company and say, hey, maybe your next gen. These are people are saying.
I think that is a thing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because you also build a relationship with the company. You're not just getting a product and doing one review. You're actually showing that you care about it. That, hey, this is what my people are saying. I think this would be a good addition as well. And so you just build that rapport with them, and you actually show that you actually really care about it instead of just doing a review.
I think if they did that, it'll be crazy, because when you think about it, this is why I think, like, even an MCK has been around for so long, but I think it's a little doper than the MCK because of how many different models you can put in it.
Yeah, definitely versatile for sure.
Yeah,
I have the older one.
It looks slick. It looks real slick.
Yeah, I like you have the side fold and brace. Mine's not. Mine's the older one with just
somebody mentioned the High Point AR. I'm waiting for them to release the damn thing because I'm definitely gonna get one.
Yeah,
I don't have it just because it's a High Point. That's why I want it.
That's another company that's actually listening to people and stepping up their quality.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to give credit where credit is due. Honestly, I mean, I didn't hear a single gripe of any reviews. I've seen people at the range day shooting those High Point ARs. I didn't. Granted, those are ones that they brought out. They probably have a bunch of rounds to them, so they're broken in. But at the end of the day, even Nighthawk has issues with some of their guns that when people get them, So you're gonna have those blems here and there, but I like to see the progression. I like to see growth, regardless of what company it is, whatever reputation they have. As long as they're growing, I'm happy with it. Absolutely.
So let me ask you this:
Not bad.
Yeah.
Why do you think High Point's been around so long and been able to survive, even with all of the?
It's the most affordable gun, not reliable, but it's the most affordable gun that anybody could probably buy, and they're in every pawn shop on every corner.
And people say that about it's not reliable.
They say not reliable
because in my experience with the ones that I own, they're reliable.
I've only shot 3.
If
in
I
my
had
life.
trouble
I
with
did the 10 mil, the 45, and the 9, and a lot of them had feeding issues. That's my. I don't own them, but all the ones that I've tried, they had feeding issues.
even when I had the 10 millimeter, I thought it was funny. The thing that was funny about the 10 millimeter was whatever the material is that they use for the rear sight, the piece fell out. Not the whole rear sight, just the material that fits inside so to make it orange. But
Right.
other than that, I had no trouble out of that.
Oh, see, that's
My
good.
first little
Yeah.
9 millimeter I bought, no trouble out of that. My carbine, no trouble out of that. They seem
George
to work.
Bonner, what's up, bro? George Bonner, where you from, man? Yeah, I don't know. I would love to try it out because I know the High Point is ugly as hell. That the PCC, that thing shoot though.
Yeah.
But you never hear people complain about
Scott has one. He brought out. He has a 10 mil version, and that thing's phenomenal.
That's
Yeah,
what I
it shoots.
have. That thing
Yeah.
runs.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's heavy, boy. It's like
Oh man, if
it's
like
lifting
you
weight.
said, you run out of bullets, hit him with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just became a baseball bat. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think? What's your take on PCCs, bro?
I'm gonna same thing with EDC. It's gonna be home defense or your truck gun.
I think either or. Like, what do you think about like? Do you think like the AP5, MP5 lines are more nostalgia?
So I owned the I think it was the K model, the very short one.
Yeah.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I had the brace that pulls out. You have the rip brace on it. I loved it. I had zero issues with the roller delayed system, but it was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But to kind of caveat off your Glock thing, let's just say you do carry a Glock. So now you have your mags from your PCC and your mags from your EDC that you can interchange out. So same caliber if you want, you can use it. It's very, very versatile platform, and you're the one that you have. You can fit it in, like you said, in any bag, really. Like a Vertex 2.0, plenty of room for that.
Yeah.
You know, so I love PCCs. I'm a big truck gun.
So for me, I always felt like even so, I look at it sort of like I look at 2011 sometime and what we were just saying.
Mhm.
You take B&T's. Oh damn! I'm about to start an argument.
Oh man,
But B&T's are very pricey guns, dope. But I've always been Stribog guy, and now even Springfield got that Kuna going around now.
yeah,
That seems to be running pretty well.
yeah.
And you can get into the game at affordable price. Now, I will tell you what I like to compare though. The HK, the SP5,
Mm-hmm.
and the Century Arms AP5.
Century Arms AP5. That's probably significantly cheaper though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is. And when I tell you that
Skilly?
I don't, there's no difference, man.
It's it's the name. Are you paying for the name or are you paying for the
You're paying
performance?
for the name 100% when it comes to those two.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I always wanted an MP5. Couldn't afford one. When they dropped the Turkish clone, I bought one. Runs great. Shoot does what it's supposed to do. I've shot the AP5, the SP5. I don't see no big, huge difference.
Yeah.
It's all roller delayed. It basically they're almost all the same. There is a difference between the H and K. You're talking like MP5 and like the Century Arms kind of ones where the biggest difference is the thumb safeties, right? It's so hard on the regular MP5, you have to like break your grip because the selector switch, the selector switch, I should say, is so short. You have to like all the way up here. When Century Arms and whatever they came out with the clones, they're a lot elongated. They're bigger, so you don't have to like crazy break your grip to.
The Mac 5 did the same thing. They made it longer so you wouldn't have to break your grip in order to get to
Yeah, and it's little things like that people need to pay attention to.
Too. I seen them at the store last week.
Yeah,
well, not last week, last month I think. Whenever I was there, but I like the new AP5s. They changed a few things.
Like I had the Stribog when it first. I had the Gen 2 when it came out, and I loved it. I didn't have any mag issues, like people said, because I had the Gen 2, and I loved it. I like the fact that they have a chassis system where it turns it into a bullpup.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. And Stribog, it's a good little platform, and it's decently priced.
Oh, now they making their waves now, man. They finally. You got to give them the respect now. They've been around for a long time. I was talking about them when they were fairly new, when they only had the one model. But now that was one of the knocks. Well, they only got one caliber. Now they came out with all the calibers. They got the shorty, they got the Glock version, they got the proprietary version. They They made a lot of money. I remember when I was talking to the people like at Global, and they were like, and I was like, man, what do you say when people say, you know, Strike Bar versus the BNT's better, and this, that, and the other, and he was like, I just tell him to go look at the sales report.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, now that's what I'm
that's
talking
it.
about.
That's it. They say numbers don't lie.
They
I
don't.
don't care. I don't care what the other gun is doing as long as mine is selling. Who cares?
Yeah, and it's like I said, same thing when I was talking about staccato earlier. There's nothing wrong with them. They have their place. But if I get more value out of something that's a quarter of the price, I don't see an issue with that. If I'm just as accurate with my $1,500 5-inch comped gun that I was with my $4,500, where's the value?
True.
So it's all depends on the shooter. It's your money. You do what you want with it. But if you're trying to save some money or put little Timmy through college, is it going to be an XC or
Right.
you
Well,
know
Matt
you can
X, Romulus.
yeah. Sorry, little Tim, you ain't going to college because Daddy wants to shoot competition with this XC. You know.
So you're in Michigan, man. What kind of gun ranges out there?
So I have a friend that I went to high school with, so I have my own. I built my own range.
Hmm.
So it's like kind of the same setup I had in Kansas. I had a buddy with property, and I built my range out there. So I just took that and took it over, and I upgraded it. So now I have a plate rack. I got the first mobile dueling tree company sent me out that I have to do a review on. I got a bunch of targets. We can shoot up to 350 yards out there. So
Nice. Now, how far you have to drive?
I have to drive an hour.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
No, I make it worth it though. Like I go out there and I'll shoot here and there, but I more or less use it to invite other people out.
Nice.
Like the two local guys, the YouTubers out here that follow me and Skip and things like that. And once they found out I was in Michigan, they hit me up, and I've never met these dudes from Adam, and I just invited him, and he ended up bringing his wife, and then another dude. They drove, I think, about like 2 hours, almost 3 hours to come out, and I made sure it was worth their while. I get more pleasure out of bringing a better experience from shooting wise, instead of like an indoor range or a local outdoor range where you only could do certain things. That way they can get them out their comfort zone. And like I worked on his draw from concealment. His old lady shot 237 yards for her first time, and she's only shot 30 yards the farthest distance. And they were ecstatic. And it's moments like that, especially the community. It's a two-way community. The capital word is community. And I want to make sure that I make good friends because I want to be good friends with good people, but I want people to have a good time as long as they're safe. So yeah.
You know what I was shocked at?
What?
This is like twofold. So Georgia, unless I'm sleeping, and Florida, same problem. They don't have a big array of outdoor ranges
I
as
wouldn't
much as
know.
you would think, right? Like when you're on the outside looking in, you would think like these would be like range capital.
Yeah, especially Florida.
Yeah, you would think. Not. Now, I'm not speaking all of Florida. I'm talking more
Right.
central, East Coast. I mean
I got
West Coast. I'm sorry, but like you don't see. It's like a shortage. It's like not very many outdoor.
Georgia would be crazy too because
They have like
there's a lot of
Georgia, I imagine like more in South Georgia, you probably got a little bit more going on.
yeah.
Do
They
they
got
have
that
a
property.
state range system in Florida? Like they have like the wildlife and whatever have a bunch of ranges in Florida.
Nah,
In Florida, do they have that there?
I mean, I've seen like they got the Tenor Rock range. I've seen.
And usually places do have a really good or far indoor or outdoor range. They're usually memberships, like $200 a month. Remember, like the bougie membership club. We have a couple of those out here, and I refuse. I will not. I'm sorry. And they don't even let you draw.
I pay $150 a year.
I want to like I mean, I got to find somebody that's got like property like that. You know where you can go. And I do like I know a guy here who got dope ass range at his crib, but it's still far. It's probably like an hour, 20 minutes from me.
You just gotta make it worth it.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I don't want to do that too often. Like that would be something I might do once a month.
Yeah,
I can't do that once a week or twice a week. Like that's
and that depends on like if you're doing it for videos, and somebody like me, I don't get monetized, so like I'm not stressed or pressed to make a video like post 3 videos a week because I want the views. I just do it when I want. That's why when I go with a couple thousand rounds, and if I invite some people, if they want to come, they can. But I go there just to enjoy it, and to post videos nonstop. I just don't want to be technically a slave to social media, just to be honest. I like it because we can connect. That's a beautiful thing. But always, like, I looked at my analytics on my phone back when I used to do this heavy, 2 years ago, and it was sickening. Like 9+ hours on Instagram, and just always posting shorts and emails, and it just got too
Well,
much. I didn't enjoy it anymore.
With the way that my channel's set up, and I think everybody's is different. I put out a video once a week.
Yeah, that's good.
Every Monday. I try to do it every Monday at the same time. I try. So like, unless something comes up, I'm out of town or something happened and I couldn't get around to it, but I try to put up one every week. Maybe I might slide one in between every now and then, but
Right.
it doesn't do me any good from from the channel perspective to put up more, because you don't want to oversaturate people. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna watch you that much. Like, it's almost like people just get tired of seeing it every other day. I'm looking up and you got a video. Like, I was like, oh, you got another one, and you just keep scrolling because nobody really paying that much attention. It ain't that much interesting content, especially if whatever that niche is, nobody's into it that much is gonna watch you that often.
I mean, even if you said your buddy's range about an hour and a half, even if you went out there and you filmed 3 different videos, that's technically 3 weeks of content.
Agreed.
Yeah, I said if you make it worth it, it's worth your time. You can do distance, you can do all that sorts of stuff, because you go out the hour and a half, you take 1,000 rounds, you take a couple guns, you film. If you even want to change shirts, just to change it up, just to make it look like it's a different
I
day.
used to do that when I was back home. Yeah.
See, just make it worth it. You could film like,
man, that's something we've talked about for real.
Yeah, I would love.
Like, no joke. We talked about it, man.
I would love.
I would love to be able to do that and have a community range where we could do the meetup at every year.
Yeah.
We own the property, but I don't know. I would need help facilitating something like that.
right.
And then where to put it, and then somebody's got to always be around to maintain it, unless it's in somebody's backyard.
Right.
It's I don't got to be in nobody's backyard, but you don't.
No.
You have to keep it. You have to keep it groomed enough to, But
that's what I mean. I mean somebody there to take care of it. When I say somebody's backyard, not like that, like somebody there to maintain it. That's, I think, would be the biggest issue.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, Keys, they lucked out partnering up with that company, with that family out there that has their range pretty much in their backyard out in Virginia. I mean, they got their own private range, and they can shoot out to, I think, 300 yards out there. So it's definitely a blessing for sure, but it's hard to come by. But if you got somebody like that, Carl, man, I would definitely
like that, man. They find somebody that either got the land or the property, and they do it.
Yep. Yeah, and like I say, he does the private range days there.
Okay, Tina, I put up my old training videos for you.
Bro, I think she's sipping tonight.
She is.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, to circle back around the 2011 stuff, yeah, I mean, Striker Fired, there's a bunch of new stuff that's coming out. Icarus Precision, really good company. They're dropping something.
I like this stuff, man.
Yeah, Travis is a very down to earth guy. Because this is technically recorded and people can watch it back, I don't want to say too much, but Travis come out with some stuff for sure.
They put me in tune with Travis, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Good group of people, man. Good, small, but
I know
the man's smart.
You said like you just brushed off what I said, bro. I said put me in touch with Travis, man.
I got you. I thought you said they put me in touch. Yeah, I got you. Too easy.
No.
Yeah, they got some stuff. I mean, that's on my OZ9 Hypercomp. That's the best grip I've ever on a Striker Fire that I've ever owned. I like
the grips the Sig grips they made. I like all their grips, to be honest.
Yeah.
They got some nice stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's had multiple meetings with Staccato, Zev, Terran Tactical. I mean, Sig. I think he's doing so much. Glock, like the guy's getting pulled left and right to meetings because he makes such good quality stuff. So
That's
yeah,
good.
I can definitely facilitate.
Yeah, I treat it right, man.
It's a community at the end of the day, and that's what I said. A preface on the
Now
community.
I've seen
Gatekeepers.
people get plugged and then they burn you. They.
No, I mean you obviously have to do your own vetting because you have to know the person, right? Not just put some bum in front of a owner of a company, right? But obviously, I know you, and I know how you project yourself, and you're very professional. And obviously, the next range day, you can see your position probably out there. You know?
That'd be crazy. That'd
Yeah,
be crazy, man.
absolutely. And I said it's a community, man. At the end of the day, you want to surround yourself around good people.
Where they based out of?
I think he moved, but he's out of Oregon.
Oh damn, he way over there.
Yeah, way over there. Yeah,
Damn.
he's trying to move. I think he's trying to move down to Texas, where everybody is.
Mm.
Yeah,
Speaking of that, you talked to Carl, didn't you? You
He was
had
on the live last week.
yeah. He ended up moving to Texas, right?
Yeah, he's in Texas now. Hey, listen, he dropped some gems last week.
I bet he did. That man is
He
very
knows
busy.
stuff, man. He knows stuff.
Very busy. He makes parts for companies you can't even mention.
Yeah.
Multi-million-dollar machines. That man is savvy. Nothing
Yeah.
but respect for those
Dope
guys out
dude.
there.
Dope dude. With Travis dropping that Glock frame.
Whenever Glock cuts the check.
Skilly want to know, Skilly, you can't be asking people what city they in, man.
Yeah, Skilly.
What city you close to, Ron?
The city I'm closest to is Monroe. So it's like probably 45 minutes south of Detroit. So I'm closer to Toledo, Ohio than anything. I'm right on the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you closer to Toledo. You by Roadblock.
Toledo, he ain't that far.
Okay.
You by use that.
Yeah, you're not far at all. I'm about 2.5 hours from Toledo.
Oh, it looks like you need to come up to the range.
Yeah, that's it.
You should, man.
I can make that happen. I didn't know you were that close.
If I was still Chicago, I'll slide up there on you, man.
That's why I hit you up. I was like, man, I'm in Michigan. I'll come out to Chicago. And then you just changed up on me, went to the palm
Got out
trees.
of there, man. I got up out of there. I couldn't. It wasn't working for me, man. I miss my city so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. I'd be homesick all the time, man. But I had to do it. I had to do what I had to do.
Nothing wrong with that. I like to see people progress.
Had to do what I had to do, man. But yeah, Skilly, there you go. Skilly in Detroit. Well, he in the suburb. He in the real nice outskirts of Detroit. He tried to act like he's still in the trenches, but he's not. He is like in Oak Park somewhere, like the nice part of Michigan. Like,
okay.
You know,
I mean, I'm down. I mean, he can come out to the range. Anybody can come out to the range, man. As long as have a good
bring Skilly out to the. I love Skilly to death, and for that reason, don't bring him out to the range. Just
Roadblock. You still out there, Roadblock?
I'm just messing with you, Skilly. I'm just messing with you.
I'm trying to. We could plan something. I'm trying now.
Yeah, come on up. Absolutely. Yeah. Bring it. It'll be fun. It's a good time. Like I said, I got a couple more targets.
Man, thank you, man. I couldn't do it no more, man. I had to. I still pay attention though. I still be watching it. I'm telling you right now. They mess around, which I don't think it ever happened. Not the way it's looking. But if they was to ever change them laws back, you might see me touch back.
As soon as I catch wind, I'm be like, bro. So when you moving back? I'm just going. That's what I'm gonna say. First
laws back, boy. It might be a wrap. You see me right back.
Yeah. That's speaking of the laws. I've seen you started doing attorneys on retainer.
Yeah, I work with attorneys on retainer. They were a sponsor at our at the meetup as well, man.
Yeah, good group of people.
Man, I've been getting I got a lot from last year to this year. Started working with a lot of new companies, man.
It's a blessing.
A lot. It is. And it all, I owe it all to having just a community of people with direct contact to a community of people goes a long way. And I never knew how to present that early on. And once I learned how to present it and then show it, because not only do we spend a ton of money, you got a lot of knowledgeable people. You got we represent all walks of life, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And once you're able to show that, it's like, man, yeah. Shout out to Siege, man. She was the attorneys on retainer connect. She was using the attorneys on retainer. We knew nothing about them, to be honest.
No, they're
And
monsters.
She's heavy on the insurance side of things. So she's that was all her. That was all her doing.
Well, that's good.
We
Yeah,
might,
they're a good group of people. It's good to have a law firm, not just an insurance company, when you're carrying concealed, especially if you're in certain states. We'll put it at that. A law firm, because we already know the stories with USCCA. So
we ain't gonna diss them. We ain't gonna diss them.
no, not at all. I just said stories.
Shout out to
That's it.
USCCA.
I mean, I did an ad for them back in the day, so I get it.
I mean, I don't work with. I will say this about USCCA though. I am gonna diss them because I'm not gonna diss them, but I am gonna say
facts are facts.
That we really tried to work with USCCA a lot before we started working with attorneys on retainer, for sure. We didn't know about attorneys on retainer at the time.
Mm.
But I remember USCCA coming to me saying, hey, man, we've been hearing good things about your event. We'd love to come out and support. We like to do it. We got ready to go to Ohio. They put me in tune with the Ohio rep. He was like, I don't know if I have that in the budget.
Yep.
Whatever. It was weird. Like, I'm like, dude, you might want to come do this. Like, it would make a lot of sense. But then he was like, whatever. All right. I didn't ask no more. I stopped asking.
Blew it off.
Hey, man, it's a blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise, because attorneys on retainer, I'm telling you, they're a lot better than USCCA. I'll give them that.
No, I'm not dissing USCCA. I just said they didn't want to work with us. Not that they didn't want to. I don't know what it was. They just didn't. So whatever.
A lot of people, yeah, we're talking companies wise. They're the first thing they're going to look at is sub count. And like, I had a back when I was back in Afghanistan, I had a phone conference with SDI, right? Sonoran Desert Institute. Well, I grew up a gunsmith, civilian gunsmith. Now I do it for the military. So you would think I would be the prime demographic. They would want somebody to promote for him. And after having a long conversation while I was still deployed, he came back. He was like, sorry, we want to work with channels with 1 million subs and above. I said, I respect it. But at the end of the day, when you're looking at someone to promote your brand, are you looking at numbers? Or are you looking at knowledge at the end of the day? Do you want somebody that knows what they're doing, or just somebody that can just read an ad roll?
I'll tell you what, the game didn't change, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people are working.
And I love to champion myself for having a whole lot to do with that, because the game has changed. It does. Right now, where my string at? Because I'm about to pull it. Because when it comes to working with
Let me turn this light on. Go ahead.
a lot of big companies, I mean, I work with everybody they work with. Doesn't matter if they got 1 million or 500. I've been in the same rooms. I work with all the same companies. It's all about what you have to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And in my own opinion, there's more value in a small creator, because a larger creator will first thing look at you and be like, I don't need you. A smaller creator will do something else for you, give you a little bit more. That's my own opinion. Because that's why a lot of the big guys, you see them do something sometimes, but the smaller guys seem to.
So I look at it both ways. I just think that there's value in every level of influencer, right? There's value in all of them. There's value in the people that have 1 million plus, because they bring a lot of awareness, man. They can, say something and get the word out for you, help you get the word out. That's where that comes in play. A lot of companies look for different stuff. Some companies do it just for awareness, right? They want to go for the biggest numbers because they figure this will give us the best chance of reaching the most people.
Right.
And then some companies like to see, can we touch the bottom line? Can we go somewhere? Like, I can have somebody on my live stream and we can have upwards 80 to 100 people in the night, and then more people are going to come and watch the replay. But you can get real-time feedback. We can talk about a product or a firearm or whatever it is, and people can give real-time feedback right then and there. Or you can drive traffic. Because most times it doesn't matter what the video does in terms of views. it doesn't always create action.
It's all about the
Like,
product,
people don't always
honestly.
go and check out the product. They just listen, and it
Yeah.
is what it is.
So my 2 cents on the big creator versus little creator versus the sponsors. I not because I'm biased. I'm more favored towards the smaller channels. And I'm talking like 500,000 down, because we actually have a
What the
community.
hell is 500,000 small? Go ahead. I'll let
Because you got everyone and their mom has a 500,000. I don't have it. I'm only at like 100 something. But people do a makeup tutorial and they get 1 million subs. I'm just saying in general. But
you're not just talking gun industry. You
no,
talking
I'm just saying in general. The smaller channels have actual community. Not what I mean by that is, like me, I try my best to reply to every single comment, because I appreciate someone for taking the time out of their day to watch little old me on their phone or their laptops or anything, because I try to start a conversation with people. That's how I ended up meeting the guys up here. It's just I start a conversation. Bigger channels, they don't do that. They rarely will. They will reply to maybe in the first hour. Like if someone replies on one of my videos a year ago.
in their defense, it's kind of hard for them to keep up with every comment. If they get
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. That's why there's value.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what we bring a value, because we actually we do a community. And yeah, anybody wants to go see a big creator, absolutely, I get it. But you build up a relationship with these people, that like this right now, the live. You talk to people in your comment section on the lives.
but my whole channel's been built on that from the
That's
beginning.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Channel, so,
Absolutely.
and there's not very many of those. See, that's another. I got to stop giving up the game though. But that's another. That's something that I hold where I'm kind of in my own lane there. Like, no, people build channels to boost numbers and go.
Yeah.
I've had a community-based channel from day one.
Yeah.
So it's always having interaction with the people that support you. So it's sort of like, that's valuable to any company. It doesn't matter who.
And your fruits are literally your range days. Look, exactly. Like that's just how much it's blossomed over the years.
Absolutely, man.
It's a beautiful thing. Absolutely. I get it. But yeah, I think smaller channels working with sponsors, they want to look at the numbers. I get it, because they want to build, like I said, awareness for a brand, a product, whatever. But we have a relationship with people that comment to us, or message us on the gram or lives and things like that. And that's the value I think we could bring as well. Is we're not just some dude replying to comments the first hour. We're replying always.
Every time I get a comment, I don't care how old the video is, I reply to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's something that bro told me. He's like, make sure you always reply to every single time. I don't care how
if it's positive or negative, still comment on it.
Right. I still try to do it myself. I still try to respond to, and not only do I try to respond to every comment, I don't just do it with emojis. I don't just a 1 or 2 word response. I'll literally respond to whatever
the topic of the comment is. Yeah, I get it. I mean, at the end of the day, like you did say, the game has changed. I've noticed that a lot, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. But you still get those companies that look at only numbers, and they won't work with certain people because of numbers, when they actually have like a really good community. If you just not just look at their sub count, look at their videos, but look at the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like how many people are replying. Look at them replying back. That's a good community, not just somebody that makes one video and gets 60 to 100,000 views but never replies to people.
Right.
There's a lot of guys, even we're talking gun space. I'm not going to name the channel, but there's a channel that is one of the biggest gun channels right now, and they rarely reply back to comments. And the people that do reply back to, it's his wife replying back. It's not even him.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't knock nobody's channel.
No, it's not. It is what it is.
Right. It's like I watch quite a few gun channels. Not as much as I used to.
Right.
Definitely. Watch.
But at the end of the day, your channel got that big for those people, because of those people. So why wouldn't you want to engage and at least thank them or something like that? It's all about gratitude. You have to be grateful. And then when you get too big for your britches, that's when you think, obviously your shit don't stink and things like that. And it's just, to me, you lose sight. You were a small channel before. You talk to everybody. Now you're too big. You get your old lady to reply back to people.
Industry too is hard for channels. Like a lot of guys, they beat the odds, or you have channels get big for various reasons. And then there's guys I know that I watch right now, and I don't mean to because I like this. I'm cut from the cloth where you don't knock the hustle, right?
I get it.
Whatever you do is what you do, but it just ain't my thing. But I watch guys that really try to cloud it up, like they'll go and buy their shit. Like I literally see guys doing it. Like you'll see the video, and then it'll always have like, you know, the first 7-8 hours the video got 200 views, and then the next day you look at it, it's got 3.2K, right? Like that's not realistic. That don't happen. And then you'll see, like, and on YouTube, people don't realize you can buy views and likes.
Right.
You can buy comments, but comments start looking stupid. So you got to be careful when you buy comments because you don't know what they might say. They're so random. Right. And I know this stuff because when I used to do, when I was managing my kids and music shit, I used to run the YouTube. So I understood what would go on. Music artists would do it all the time because when they drop a music video, you want the video to show X amount of views early because it would encourage more people to go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm able to pick that out real fast and see it.
Right.
And then when you go and look, and those people would never show you, you'll never see the analytics, right? Because if you ever looked at it, it'll be like
look weird.
All of their views will be coming from like Indonesia. Like who watching gun channels in Indonesia?
Right.
Because you buying it and it screws up your analytics completely. So you don't know who your demographic is.
Right.
Hey Dan, what up, man?
What's going on, big dog?
Didn't J. Cole say something like that on a verse?
He did, man. I just think I think people do it, but I think it's messed up because I feel like, and you have good content, like just let it live. Whatever it does, it do, man. Sometimes I have videos that do next to nothing. I don't even care. Like I just move to the next one. Like, all right, I got to come up with better content. It's on me. When I come up with something really good, it does well. If it's not so good, don't do it.
And also, it's the product too. It's definitely the product. So people are gonna watch.
Hey Dan, Romulus Dan is what I'm gonna start calling him. So Gunny Dan is what I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
He got the dope store, Miami International Arms. Good guy, man. And he got him in stock right now. Matter of fact, somebody just hit me. I gotta get them in tune with you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, Alpha has every size, not ported, not ported, any kind, from a 3-inch all the way to a 5-inch. Alpha's got it covered. So if he's got them all, that's the man to hit up.
Yeah, he's got it, man. He's got it. If Dan ain't got it, you don't need it. That's what I tell you. So
that's good.
Nah, man. Yeah, what Ramsey J say, bot army. Yep, it's out there.
It's
what's your longest shot? What's your longest shot, Ron? Ron, you be doing some crazy stuff with the pistol, man. Matter of fact, you hitting some shots, man. People think you be capping, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I've had people take shots at me.
I know you can shoot. I know you can shoot.
No. At the end of the day, I invite everybody out. Anybody that wants. So the farthest, just to answer the first question, the farthest shot, if you go on my channel, it's the third video down. It's the Alpha Foxtrot, the Romulus, with the American flag in the background. I shot 323 yards with that pistol. So, and it took me about 5 rounds to know my holdovers. Which is, we have binoculars out there. We have everything. The reason why I change up and I like to do distance because nobody does it. No one does distance shooting with a pistol, just because it's a taboo. No one's going to shoot that far, but I like the precision with a regular ball ammo in a regular gun, even if it's ported or comped or both. I like to try and push the limits and try to shoot. I mean, 100 yards to me is nothing. I mean, in that video I drew from concealment at 121.9 yards and shot it under 2 seconds. I hit a 1.55 from concealment at almost 122 yards in 1.55 seconds.
When you shot that at 322 yards, how far above the target were you in?
About 8 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your holdover?
Yes.
That's
Bro, why you didn't come to the rescue when I was trying to shoot from 50 yards with the XP Pro, and I didn't know where to put the dot.
You can do that. You can
so
shoot.
I'll tell you about it right now. So
hit straight on. I can tell you that right now.
You can shoot 50 yards with a pistol and be straight on. You don't got to do a hold over.
Yeah. The first thing I'm going to ask
Not with
is,
XP Pro, I couldn't.
Yeah, you
Well,
can. You just didn't
so
do it, but you can.
the very first XP Pro I did when I first got mine, unmolested, nothing, no ports, it's completely out the box.
I'm
I
molested.
shot in West Virginia 234 yards out the box, and that was with factory 124 grain ammo. And the first question I'll ask you is, what distance do you sight your red dots in at? So that'll tell me your holdovers.
10 yards.
Yeah, 10 generally.
Okay, so the rule of thumb would be, let's say 100 yards, you're going to have to aim about an inch higher. So I like to, I do my dots, every pistol dot I have, I sight it in at 15. I bench rest it. So to take every kind of thing out of it, and I do it with 124 grain. And I can shoot 100 yards center mass. I put the dot center, I don't have to do a holder. Once I go to 100, I aim at his head. Once you go a little bit past 120, you aim a little bit above. Now, sometimes I'll have to aim over his shoulder at like 120, 150. Just weird for me, but I've worked on a few people, like the husband and wife that came out. I watched his shots. I made sure his dot was zeroed, and I seen where his shots were grouping. I just told him to adjust it, point this way, and he hit it the first time. So I do 15 yards. And they're just because I know my holdovers from distance, I just like to play around, but especially with the XP Pro.
If you sight in at 15, you good all the way out to 100 center
No,
mass?
you're good out. You're good out to 50 center mass.
That's why, because bro, when I saw when you said that, I didn't even get to talk to you about it. The first time I ever tried that and did it was because I saw a body by O doing it, and when I saw him doing it, I asked him, I'm like, "What's your holdover?" He said, "There's no holdover." He said, 50 yards with a 9mm. You don't need a holdover. He explained it.
I had to aim about that much above
the head.
It's gone to hit it.
Because that's where you had your dot dialed in.
Yeah.
Everywhere closer, I can just aim right in the middle of the target and I'm right on. Because when I sight into the bullseye.
Yeah, he liked it. Everything got to be right on top of each other.
So if I'm hitting bullseye at 7, 10, 15, even 25. When I got back out to 50, I was missing. I was shooting low.
Right.
I was aiming at the center of the target, but I was shooting low. So I raised it up, and then I aim about that much above the target at 50, and then I was able to hit it. But so to say there's no holdover to me, and maybe it's just my bulbs. It could.
Well, also you're talking about an 8-inch gong, though. I'm shooting at a C-zone size silhouette.
Okay.
A little bit different. Now,
you said 8 feet. The first time I saw a 1,000-yard pistol shot was Mikulak, and he said that he was aiming up at the top of the trees.
Yeah. So, but
that was crazy
with the revolver. So, but he had like so many different spotters. I mean, my dumb self was out there. I had a phone on FaceTime, canted by the target, so I can try to see the splash. Because at 300 yards, you can't see the splash. I had my homeboy with the binoculars.
Yeah, you can't see nothing.
You can't see nothing. So I'm shooting blind. But as long as I could see dirt kick up, I know my holders. I'll just walk it in. And in 5 shots, I walked it in. So it's just it's a taboo. It's something that is unrealistic. But I like precision shooting, which is random pistols. It's just something that takes my channel differently. Kind of like yours as a community. I take mine. I just try to do distance. Drawn from concealment at almost 122 yards in under 2 seconds is insane. But it just with an RMSC, that was with the O-Sight S that I used. That's a tiny window. But I knew my holdovers. So and that comes from dry fire drills and stuff like that. You got to make sure it's what eye are you dominant. There's so many different variables: a good holster, good belt, your reaction time to the timer. It all comes with just repetition. That's it. Nothing crazy.
What do you think about the 36-yard zero? I hear people talk about that all the time.
On a 9mm?
Well, I mean, I hear people talk about it. I don't know. It's like some sort of military whatever.
They zero it. When they qual, they only shoot from 25 yards. And then when they do the distance shooting, they shoot from various. They go all the way out to I think about 120. Sometimes
right, AJ, for 5.56.
Yeah, but I've never heard of a standard 36-yard zero.
I've seen a lot of
That's what AR. So they say if you
Yeah.
zero at 36 yards,
100
you
yards
put
would
it at
be
100 yards.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I was asking, Gunny Dan. I don't know much about it. I've never done it, but I figured let me ask Ron since he was here.
Yeah,
Distances.
so when it comes to my rifles, I sight, at least we're talking my 16-inch ARs. I zero them in at 50.
Okay.
So 50 yards, I'll have a spotting scope. 50 yards.
50 will get you 200, like Ramsey said. I do know that, but I just heard people talking about the whole 36-yard thing.
Yeah, I've never used it, so I obviously I can't speak on it.
Okay.
But like I said, it's just I just find it fun, especially because I tell everybody the closest thing that a man can get to instant gratification, opposed to a girl posting a picture on Instagram talking about her socks, is shooting a piece of steel and hearing that ding. That right there is instant satisfactory.
Okay,
When you 50 yards, you pull that shot and you hear that, especially if you got your homeboys around you. Oh snap! Like
even if you're by yourself.
Yeah. It's
I did that.
And if we're talking about filming content, you know that is more appealing to somebody watching if instead of shooting paper.
Damn, that's true, Dan. That's crazy. So 36 yards of M4 iron sights.
Yep.
Then you confirm at 300 yards.
Geez.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm down to try it.
36 yard gives you the least deviation.
Yeah, 36
out of a 16-inch barrel, probably with a 55 grain bullet. Yeah.
Listen, the round passes your line of sight at 36, and then again 300. Okay, Dan. Thank you. That's what I need.
Yeah. And then RGG,
That's crazy.
What grain ammo do you use when you do those reviews?
So I'm usually majority of the time using 115 grain. Okay. I don't like to call it reviews when I'm giving my thoughts on the gun, but when I start 115 grain, then when I do my mixed bag stuff, which is crazy because when I just did this XP Pro video, I forgot I filmed the mixed bags scene and forgot to put it in the video. It's crazy because I got a mixed bag of ammo that's got everything in there.
Right.
Matter of fact, I was shooting some 147 grain too, just because I had some because I was shooting some suppressed stuff that same day. But the XP Pro ran fine, but usually 115 grain, man, because I get it the cheapest. You know, I don't really
that was all I'm saying.
Do a lot of 124.
Yeah, I like 147s because I usually shoot comped ported, and those shoot the flattest with out of those guns. But again, it's a heavier bullet, so your bullet deviation at distance is going to be different as well. So that's why I asked. Yeah, it's fun. Zach? If you guys come up here, we'll definitely stretch it out. And I don't know what's the farthest distance you shot, but we'll see if we can get you a PR out here because
600 yards is the furthest out.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
It's the furthest that I've shot
with the pistol.
No, not with a pistol. With a rifle.
No, I'm talking about a pistol.
Oh no! Well, with a pistol, probably I've tried 100. I didn't do nothing. Now I've hit the target at 50, so that's why I know you can do it, but I can't do it consistently.
Yeah, we'll get you.
So that's my new thing now. Like I try to do that. So every pistol that I take out to talk about, now I like backing it up to 50 yards to see if I can hit the 8-inch gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't that hard if you know. For me, being a novice guy, I think it's fun for anybody that's a novice shooter. For somebody like you to do this all the time, that's easy.
I'm an average shooter. I have zero ego, man. I'm just a regular dude. I don't take myself seriously. People tell me all the time, like I had a dude comment that said I have a backwards hat, a baseball cap, a beard with tattoos. I'm a jackhole because I'm a regular gun tuber. I look like everybody else. I said, I'm just an average shooter. I don't take myself serious at all. That's the best time to go to the range is when you don't take yourself serious because it's more fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And that's what I try to encourage anybody that watches my videos. You can give me my flowers. It's, oh my gosh, that's so cool. But you can do it too. It just takes practice. And I have no problem helping people. No problem. Just don't take yourself so seriously. Like I don't go out to the range in full kit, battle rattle. I don't need any of that.
Man, if I start hitting at 250 yards with the pistol,
I can make it happen.
My trash talking game going through the roof.
I just need to do it once. That's it.
I got you, Zach. I got you. You guys come up here.
I can't even see 250 yards. So that means I'll be shooting 250 yards blind.
So it means if you hit it, it's even better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
I'm just gonna mag dump and hope one of them hit the target.
But yeah, to touch on your point, I've had a lot of people, USPSA shoot grandmasters. I had a dude offer to fly me out to perform a drill at distance in front of him in his class. I said I didn't. He messaged or commented on one of my videos, and I said I'm not doing that. You can come out to Kansas. Back when I was in Kansas, I have no problem. I have zero ego. I have no ego. But if you pay for the ammo, sure, I'll shoot all day with you. I have no problem. But it's all they said. I'm more of a community. I have no ego. I'm not a competition shooter. I don't want to because I don't need to prove anything. I don't need a plastic trophy to be like, I'm a grandmaster. Like, great, you're a great
Hey,
shooter. There's
man,
nothing wrong with
hey,
that.
man, don't be dissing all the grandmas.
I'm not dissing anybody, but majority of the people like Gilbert at GP Arms, he's 61 years old, but he's been a grandmaster for 25 years. Cool as a fan, coolest dude ever. And he gave me some tips and he was very impressed with how I shot. So I asked for his professional opinion on what would you like to see in my videos, and he gave me his professional opinion. Next video I do, I'm gonna show it because I'm reviewing one of his guns, but it's people like that I like to engage with. That because you have a GM kind of status, you kind of like punch down on people because you put all this time and effort, and I respect it. But at the end of the day, there's you don't need an ego, especially for somebody that just wants to shoot. You need to encourage people. Just
But I
encourage
do
them.
like when I go to the range and you get to be around some guys that just can shoot their ass off. Like I like watching them, just trying to pick up little things from them. But
Yeah, absolutely. And I like people that want to give the nuggets, that want to help people, that aren't gatekeepers. That's like, oh, well, you got to put in the work like I did. Like, no, this is what works for me. Maybe this will work for you. Try it.
One of the nicest shooters I know.
you got to put in the work like I did.
He's
Yeah.
a grandmaster, but
I used to walk backwards to
football
school
player too.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, it's a community, and that's the way I go about just engaging with even comments or just friends in general that want to go to the range. Is they see what I do and they think that I'm this master shooter. There's no secret to it. You just got to know holdovers. It's easy math. Even if you have a calculator in your phone, you can know your holdovers. It's just you have to know what grain ammo you're shooting, what distance you zero your red dot in, and then also the big one, which I'm getting into now, is the actual quality of the ammo you're shooting. Because you can shoot some trash 115, and if you print it at 50 or 10 yards and it's like someone threw a handful of pepper at it, but you got it for cheap, that's where we have an issue as well. So I've ran into issues like that. We're working with different sponsors. They sent me a bunch of ammo, and I respectfully declined after getting squibs and constant feed ramp issues because it's gouging my feed ramp because it's just cheaply made. But
You just said something right there, messed everybody up. Everybody out there looking for ammo sponsors.
yeah, absolutely. I'll never forget the day. John Keys, I will forever say that man is my mentor. I love Keys to death. Me and him had a long car ride back in Texas during the actual staccato meet where I asked him, I was like, I need a sponsor. I don't know how to get an ammo sponsor. I don't know what to do. He's like, you just got to be able to project yourself and show your value at the end of the day. I mean, back in Kansas, I was doing a nonprofit, taking all these vets and these current service members that I was training. Instead of them going to the bar on the weekend, we'd go out to my range in Kansas and we'd train at my range. But I would supply all the ammo because they're just either PFCs or sergeants and they got wife and kids. They don't have much money, but they have a gun. So come to my range instead of going out and partying. Let's go shoot. Let's go train. And that's how I projected it to a lot of companies, and a lot of companies were responsive to it. They're like, "Yeah, we'll help." And I promoted some of them, and some ammo didn't work out so well, but I never showed it on camera. But I just never promoted them again. And that's it. I mean, yeah.
Well, shout out to Keys though, because it's funny we say that. I was just talking about this earlier. When you look at Guns Out TV and Keys and Shermichael and all the stuff they do, and all the companies they work with, dude, they don't have big numbers.
No, and it's funny. I just talked about this.
Social media, they just know the game. They just
know they know the right people. So Sherm's mentor, really good dude. He owns, I think, like 3 different television networks, I think. So knowing a man that owns 3 networks definitely has some connects, and especially at Sherm's political, they're in VA, and then Keys with his slick mouth. you know, because he's a good talker. He's a good businessman as well. He's a hustler, and they just built an empire. They to the point where they don't even post really so much on Guns Out because I don't know if you know they have their own network now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
I
the
was
We the
there. I was
People.
there when I was at the launch.
Yeah, they're so. Are you coming to their range day in August?
I want to.
I'm
So
going. I'm going.
August
I'm.
what?
I'm. Yeah, I go every year if I'm not deployed. I went last year. It was fantastic. I'm gonna go again just because those are my boys, and I was with them for the very first one. And they're just friends of mine. I just want to show support and go out there and have some fun. Just get to meet people.
I want
But
to go. I want to go to that area. I've never been to the DMV.
I'll tell you, XCal, that's the most high tech range I've ever been in. Jeremy and his dad, they got a really good thing out there. It's fantastic. But yeah, it's a good event. Like I said, it's a community, and I try to be as supportive with people as I possibly can. Like I said, I hate that I missed your guys' range day. I'm gonna make it next year, no matter where it is. I don't know. Do you guys have an idea of state wise?
Nope.
You guys trying to hold it back?
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
Oh,
We don't know.
We really
okay.
don't know.
Okay.
We don't know yet. It's we're gonna try it. We're gonna try Georgia. I could tell you out of the 5 states it'll be in: Georgia, Tennessee, Carolina, Florida, or Texas.
So hot, and hotter. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It'll
So
be in
how
all
many
those.
people at your range day was there? Would you guesstimate?
I don't have a range day.
Okay. When people were at a gun range shooting guns, how many people?
When people at the meetup,
Yes. When people were at the meet, how many would you say were at that just shooting guns wise?
oh,
Vendors included.
about 250, 300, maybe 250, somewhere between 250, 300,
Okay.
including vendors.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's something. I mean, that could be an idea you maybe talk to Keys about.
Well, I talked to Key. We don't talk as much on the phone as we used to, but yeah, I mean, he was. We bounced a lot of ideas back and forth, even before they started doing their range day. Right before they started doing it, and even during the time that we've both been doing it, they call theirs a range day. Mine is not a range day. The reason I said that,
Meetup.
I wasn't being funny. It's
No,
just
you're good. The
the
meetup.
range day is only 25% of the entire event, so that's why.
You know what? You know what? I'll try to don't hold me to it, but my buddy just got a job working for Pepperbox, and if you mentioned Texas, now I know Matt Kuriker has that ranch out there, that big range.
Hmm.
And the whole premise of him building that range was for meets. So for people to come out there and shoot. So maybe I can try to get in contact with either Brandon Herrera or somebody that's connected with, because I don't know Matt personally, but I know people that know him personally. And maybe I can reach out to him and see if he'd be interested in renting it out for a meetup.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you
Wait.
said Texas. So I think they're in San Antonio area kind of esque.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right outside. So
Yeah, when people say Texas to me, I have PTSD. So Texas makes me feel a certain way, man.
you mentioned Texas. I'm just trying to think of, like I said, that's why I asked for the number of people, and I'm thinking about other people in different states that I know size of their range. And the first one that comes to mind, especially when you said Texas, is Matt's range.
Yeah.
So and then
A lot of
obviously
ranges reach out to us, and there's a whole. So when I do this event, that's why I say, man, it's so much different from any other event because so many things have to come together. So the range is just a part of it. That's just like again, that's 25% of what happens. We have to have a hotel within proximity. We have to have a banquet hall. We have to have
right.
all these things have to work, and they have to, it has to kind of work out.
Yeah.
Right. We need a certain distance between the range and the hotel, certain distance between hotel and the nearest airports. We try to keep that. That doesn't always work, but we try to do that. So it's like there's a lot of moving parts, but so.
What about Staccato's range?
I mean, that would be dope, but I don't.
Keys is really good friends with Staccato. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, yeah.
You want to talk about exposure as well?
That'll be interesting, but
Because I'm just thinking of different
thing that we
ranges.
deal with that a lot of other events don't have to deal with, man.
I got you.
There's one weird bridge that we have to cross.
Yeah.
Ron,
There's a weird bridge we gotta cross.
there's a bridge we have to cross, man.
No, not.
I'm just telling you, there's a bridge we have to cross,
Okay.
man. It's just
This is
the
why
world we live in. It's just there's a bridge that we have to cross that a lot of events don't have to cross. So it's
Well, I'll say this without knowing said bridge, John Keys knows staccato.
He does.
It's worth just an ask to see if that's something that maybe you could facilitate. Because again, even when I had a smaller channel, Staccato treated me like royalty. They treated me like I was family. And along with everybody else they invited out to this event for free. Like these tickets were like $7 to $10,000. And not just me, like that's the event that Keys was at, Eddie Tactical, Twista, everybody was out there when we doing the CS review. So, and that was before they even built the compound. And now it's big and they need to make money. So if you can rent out one of their things and not have an event there, I don't see it's a money-making venture. They have a booth out there because it is Staccato. It's a win-win for your, and it's not in a crazy area. It's right outside of Killeen. You know, it's not crazy. But at the end of the day, business is business. And I know Staccato, I'm just not going to say it without saying it. They need the money. So
everybody need money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the 800 acres for a reason. So
they got a one in Vegas too, right?
I'm talking about the compound, like where the new facility they just built.
The one in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they were first. I was there when they were first building it.
Yep. Last time I was there was for the CS review, and the only thing they had there was the foundation. They didn't have no walls, no nothing, but it was that big open area.
Yeah.
And obviously it's all refined now, but again, they need to rent it out. And if you have an event with, if you can put you know how to promote the numbers of 250 plus people plus vendors. Now, I don't know if Staccato is going to like other weapon manufacturers there. That's up to them. But money.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, money's money at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts there, but
yeah, I get it. I get it.
Consider, but we'll see. We're working on it, man. We're working on it.
I mean, I do what I can.
We'll have it locked down by
next year.
No. We'll have it locked down way before that. We wait till next year. It won't be no meetup. So we'll have it locked down. Like next month.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have it locked down. So.
I mean, Tennessee's a good place too.
Tennessee is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's plenty of area. So I just don't know anybody out there. In Kentucky, maybe, but not with property like you guys need.
Kentucky got a couple dope ranges, but like that's not a place to go throw an event. It's hard to get to Kentucky, man. Like you damn near got to drive like this. You can fly Louisville, but that's like it's still small.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a drive. Like when we used to go to Fort Campbell, I used to have to fly into Nashville and drive in.
I know, Armel, you saying that, man. I'm hoping that over the next 4 or 5 years, we're able to do that, man. We have our own spot that we can go to every year. That'll be the ideal move right there.
Gotta get a good investor.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Again, we have that bridge to cross, but
right.
Daggone bridge, man.
We ride, man. That bridge is a muscle. Ain't nothing you can do about it either. It's just there. It's just there.
Well, I said, if there's anything I could do to help, bridge or not,
rest of our life. You know?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
What did I just see? Somebody said something. Fat guy, shut up, man. He gonna talk about I need to know early. You starting to sound like Skilly, bro. You like Chicago Skilly because they be making the crazy. You know it's every year in June. That you do know. Now where it's at, all that that changes from time to time, but you know what it is. So,
Mel said, "Let me know where you want it to be, and let's press go." Yeah, he's serious too. You know, Mel Rich, so he's serious.
I know he on it. Yeah, we got to try to piece something together, man, for real.
Team
Have
Bloods,
you ever met Tariq T Gun Vault?
Not directly, indirectly, yes. He's in Florida.
Yeah, he's in
Like South Florida, like Fort Lauderdale area.
yeah, he's out in that area. I went out to a private range, not a private range, but a gun range, outdoor range out there, and they had a really good spot.
We could do Florida. See, like I got a couple spots in South Florida for sure that we could go to. For sure, 100%. But I don't necessarily want to do that because again, not that it's not just that it's hot, because it's gonna be hot everywhere, no matter where you go. You go to South Florida, where you gonna go? You're gonna do Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. You're dealing with kind of the same challenges you deal with in Atlanta, probably even more so. Because you got to think about it. In South Florida, you got to go. You're gonna definitely be driving an hour to the range, 9 out of 10 times. Wherever you get your hotel, beg all that. In most cases, unless I'm missing something, but you're gonna definitely be, Now Orlando area could be an option. I'm just saying it could be if you're gonna do Florida. Well, you wouldn't be in Orlando now because if you were in Orlando,
Obviously.
That's the worst traffic in the world. But
terrible.
Yeah, you'd be
next to Tampa. Tampa's pretty bad.
Tampa's dope. I mean, I'm not.
I'm talking about traffic.
No, it can get trafficy at times.
Yeah,
but nothing like Atlanta and.
Yeah, Atlanta sucks. That's the worst track I've ever been in. I miss Georgia though. I would move back to Georgia for sure. But Atlanta, if I can find somebody, man,
no reason traffic, man.
I'll start reaching out to a few folks that I know that work with outdoor ranges, and see if that's something they'll be interested in. Because it's money at the end of the day. If you get to rent out for an event, bridge or no bridge, money's still green.
Money's green. I agree.
Okay.
Right about that, man.
That's funny. Sometimes you be trying to walk across the bridge with the bag of money and they still won't let you over the motherfucker. That's the thing.
That bridge. We had that bridge we have to cross.
Yes.
I get it. But I was your guys' event, from what I see, was very, like I said, I was very impressed with the safety briefs and everything. Like, you guys were very thorough. I was very impressed. So I get the bridge.
We crossed that bridge. So that was the early bridge, right? The early bridge was, is it safe?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be do you ask John Patton that? Do you ask
right?
Iraq veteran that? We of course we say, what do you mean? Why would we not be safe? Like, I don't get it. But we've at this point we about to be 6 years in.
Yeah.
Incident free is safe every year. We don't have that issue anymore. So we don't have to cross that bridge. The bridge we have to cross is the one that we cannot control.
That's right.
Right. We have no control over that bridge. It's just perception, right? So sometimes when you start dealing with a new establishment or a new place, damn it, Siege, you gave it away. But either way,
can't erase that.
Can't erase it.
There's nothing we can do about it, right? So we have to cross that bridge when you go to new establishments. When people are familiar, it's easy.
Yep.
It's easy. It's a no-brainer. They want to do it. But when they're not familiar, Jesus Christ.
Easy with that.
Different than it is for anybody else.
Don't bring him into this.
No. We need him to step into it. We need him to step into it.
Coming to these hearts. That's what he needs to come into their hearts. That's what he needs to. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like I said, I'll see what people that I know that work with different ranges, and I'll see if they're open to it. But like I said, I'll do what I can. Bridge or not, I don't see no bridge. There ain't no bridge here. I see nothing. So if I can help, I'll do what I can. Like I said, community. That's all it is.
But this is what I always want you to do. I need you to always see the bridge, because that's our reality. So I need you to always see the bridge, no matter what.
I was talking about metaphorically the bridge because I don't treat anybody.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like if Ron had the range and the parking and the location and everything that we needed, I know you would look out.
Absolutely.
Everybody
Absolutely.
don't always think that way. But again, see, it's taken time to establish something, and we've established it. I think we've gotten to a point where it's like, all right, it's a legitimate event. They take us serious now. So we got that part. But it's just the world we live in, bro. When you say, hey, this is what we want to do, and they look and they say, whoa. I don't know why they say whoa, but that's just kind of the thing. However, so I have to switch the whoa to whoa.
Right.
We spend millions upon millions of dollars a year. This community alone spends millions of dollars a year.
Yeah.
Buying your firearms and your products and your accessories. So why would you not want to entertain us, right? You should. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world. So, we getting there, man. This past year was our biggest yet. So
are you able to speak on the range this year? You wouldn't was that good enough where you could go back?
The range. So the range this year was we didn't have to cross the bridge.
Right, he was on the bridge with us.
He on the bridge with us. So it's like it made life easy. KD, he understood what the event was. He was at my event the year prior. He was a part of it, right? So it was a no-brainer for him. Hey, we coming down. I hit him up. He said, yeah, let's do it. So it's like that part is easy. The flip side to it is when you start changing it, and we always get good references, right? Every range that we've done. Remember, we've never done it in the same place twice.
Okay, so it's a theme kind of thing.
We'd love to have it in the same place every year.
That's what I'm saying. If it was good this year,
there's always something, there's always something missing. Like it's not always the range's fault or the hotel's fault. It's just something that stops us from being able to do it in the same place every year.
I got you.
But
I'm tracking.
We do the insurance, Dan, is situational. So if when we did, I think was it Lenny's range when we had the insurance policy. Sometimes the ranges will have their own insurance. But that's just the other side of it. Whatever we need, we have. At the end of the day,
if someone says, "Hey, we want you to have an insurance policy," okay, get an insurance policy.
Absolutely. So that's that. Whatever we need, we have. That's not a big deal. It's just again, we have that bridge to cross. Unfortunately, it's a real thing, man. It's not an excuse. It's not just something that we're throwing out there. It is a real thing. It's just the industry that we're in, and oftentimes it's not everybody. Sometimes, man, we go places and they show us the most love. Like it's like, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes they they'll give us a price. And you'd be like, don't nothing cost that much money.
Right.
Their price is right out. So they don't tell you they don't want you to have it. They'd be like, oh yeah, we get you. You can use our range. We probably maybe what do you need? 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday? 23,000. How's that sound to you? 23,000.
You supplying the ammo too?
What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
And then when the other bridge cross over that way, it's come on down, man. 1,500, give it to us, and have all the fun in the world. You'd be like, damn, that went down a lot.
Right.
So it's.
I gotcha.
Crazy.
Even some ranges out here, I'll go talk to them.
And I'll use Shanna to make the phone calls and get it set up. It'd just be a rude awakening.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see what I can do out this way.
Yeah, that homestead training, that's a nice facility, Dan. I like that. That facility down there. See, that's the one I was talking about in South Florida, too.
He said it's south of Miami?
It's south of Miami. It's at the bottom.
Oof.
If you're in Miami, you can get there in 25, 30 minutes.
I'm just thinking you're going further south. Jesus.
Oh, you at the bottom.
Closer to the equator.
Yeah, you at the bottom.
Right.
You at the bottom down there when you get
you basically in the Florida Keys.
Woo.
Not quite the Keys, but you down there though.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cuba is south of Miami.
Hey Ron, appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yeah, brother. Hey, man, y'all be easy, man.
Yep. We're gonna
I get with you, Ron.
Yeah. Hey, get my number from Carl.
Okay.
All right.
That's right. She phone voice.
The phone voice. Shout out to Shanna. Hey, I want to do an event at your facility. Me and all my friends. How many friends you got? A couple hundred. You're gonna show up and they're gonna be like, what?
Hey, these are my friends. Wow, she said, I'll be in West Palm in a minute, but I'm not going to Homestead. I can see it. Homestead is east south of Miami, bro. Woo.
I am scared to go to Florida Keys. I've been to the Keys.
Go. I want to go.
No, I ain't going over that bridge.
Bro, I want to go over the bridge.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I want to do it at least once.
Tell me how I went. I'm not
twice. I want to go over and come back. I see
you go over there. You take your whole day to go over there and come back. That thing like 7 miles long or something.
Oh yeah, I want to go get over there.
It might be longer than that. How long is that bridge to the Keys?
It just looks so interesting, man.
It might be longer than 7 miles. How long? Do anybody know how long the bridge is over to the Keys?
Yeah, I want to do that.
I don't even like going over the bridge from St. Pete to Tampa.
I don't know how you get them crowns.
What crown?
So when you look in the chat, there's crowns next to people's names. I don't know where they come from. Shannon got a crown.
3 hours. Wait, the bridge. Wait, I'm saying, how long is it?
Take 3 hours to go across the bridge. Jesus. It says XP, but XP for what? Is it for commenting or?
Man, nobody not gonna be able to answer the question. Everybody smash the like button if you didn't get a chance to, though.
What up, Big Zo?
Big Zizzle.
You say you scared of bridges, bro?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I am actually.
I don't think I knew that.
Bro, I'm scared. I'm scared of bridges. I'm scared of bridges that cross over water.
Is this a 7 mile?
And I'm scared of bridges that go too high. Like if they go too high, and they going over water, you can forget about it with me.
Bro, I ain't know that, man.
Not the guy you want behind the wheel.
Man, I as a
That's
kid.
when I got my first out of town ticket. I didn't know I was gonna have to go over the bridge. And boy, got up on that bridge, man.
Man, I used to fish off the bridges in Rockaway, man. Like standing off the side, fishing over the side.
It was crazy.
He said, "What did you do in Chicago?"
Huh?
What you do in Chicago?
There ain't no lot of bridges to cross. When I have to cross over water.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, CJ, I hate roller coasters.
I don't get on roller coasters either, bro.
I don't like roller coasters. I never did since I was a kid. Lil Zach love all that stuff. He don't care how high it is, how fast it goes. He got something in him that he don't have no fear.
No. Ramsey J, look, one time we had our
you know what that Ramsey J, that was cool.
We had our family reunion in Biloxi, but we stayed in New Orleans. And we had to go over the bridge to get to Biloxi from New Orleans. It's not a far drive, but that bridge, crazy.
I know when we came from Houston, bro. When we went to New Orleans, I don't know if we were on I-10. There's like this long bridge that goes across some river. Forget what Lake Pontchartrain. I think that's it, Big Zo. It runs right across, and we were on there for quite a while. And it had a little traffic jam. That wasn't too bad.
I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that, man.
You see the trees under the water. It was kind of cool. Yeah, and so, bro, when you go to New York, you never travel over to Triborough, the Throgs Neck,
none of those. George Washington Bridge, but I'd rather go out of the Lincoln Tunnel, man. I just don't like. I mean, I'm not like. It depends on how long and how high it is. But when it's like long and it's just like I gotta see water for too long, no man.
And you know how to swim, right?
Yeah, hell, yeah, swimming don't do you no good. You fall in the ocean.
I was just thinking,
Ain't like you gonna fall in the pool. If I
I
fell
was
in
just
the
thinking,
pool, I'd swim, but I'd fall in the
give you some
ocean.
comfort,
Okay.
you know?
Damn, 23 miles long in VA. I ain't going
Jesus.
over that bridge.
Right. Alternate route. Louisiana has a bridge over the Marsh and I-10. Yeah, I've been on that, Big Zo. It wasn't too bad. That was actually fun. That was my first time being there, so.
Yeah, 23 miles. Y'all crazy.
Is it really
3 mile bridge? That's long as hell.
Is it a really high bridge? Or is it just like, they saying you bounce on the Chesapeake Bridge. Oh man. Yeah, I don't mind bridges, but I have a fear of heights though. I do. That's the truth. Oh, you did, June? Really? Well, bro, we gotta stay away from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Well, you got a crime now, CJ? I don't even know what you get them for. Maybe it's the most talkative or something.
Look, the bridge when you go from St. Pete to Tampa, it ain't even that long, but it tell you like before you, it tell you make sure you got gas before you get to like the last exit before the bridge. Like if you're leaving out of Tampa and you about to get on the bridge, or you're leaving out of St. Pete, you got to get gas. You don't want to get on that bridge and run out of gas.
How long is that bridge, bro?
Probably about 3 miles, 3-4 miles, maybe.
Okay.
Long enough. It's long enough. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button for me, please. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see everybody on Friday.
Yeah. Please, y'all.
But listen. On Friday night, though, I need some interaction on Friday night. I need interaction. I want to make it a lot of fun, and I need some interaction, though. So get yourselves together, because everybody be acting like they scared to come on the camera. If that means you gotta go get a haircut or get your hair done or whatever you have to do, get yourself together. And you don't even have to do all that, because we're not judging nobody. We will talk about you, that's for sure, but we don't judge people. So get yourself together, man. Be ready to click on that link Friday, man. All right, so we can chop it up and have some fun. Friday night, man. I want to talk to the community. I want somebody, some people to come up on the screen with us, and let's chop it up. All right.
Yeah.
So
Sound like yes.
For sure. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace. Thank y'all, man. Hit that like button.